conversation in the arts. And where do we start? I was the first student at the Houston Ballet Foundation, the first black student. The board of directors didn't even know I was there until they saw me and they were like, but then they saw me dance. And because, well, I guess I wasn't so dark, you know, that was so terrible, you know, that was so terrible. Well, okay, let us stay. And I was the life of the company. And I was the life of my community. And I went off on a plane trip by myself at the ripe old age of 16 to audition for a school. And everyone knew I was going to make it, and they told me no. They said, no, honey, you're not right. You got to do something else. Cried all the way home, got off the plane, and my mother standing there crying at the airport. And she said to me, Deborah, you failed. I'm like, Mom, what are you saying? I was great in the audition. They used me to do. They didn't want any black girls. They just didn't. You failed. I said, Mom, I was good. She said, you failed. That was a great, tough lesson. Because Mama was making me responsible. You can't let somebody just tell you no and then you blame it on them. And you go say it's their fault. We ain't been here like this. She was letting me know that I had to take that baton and stay in the race. If I was going to make it, it made me stronger. Because you can't expect the road to be laid out for you. Young people today, you don't have that sense of fight and struggle the way we did. And you need to know you need it because it's still going to happen. In many places, when they challenge your ideas and your creativity, they didn't want me to make Amistad. Tell me, you can't have a meeting with Steven Spielberg. I said, well, just give me 5 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes. Okay, you have 10 minutes. He was an hour and a half later being dragged to his next meeting because I was pitching scenes that were scenes in the movie, and I knew we were going to make that movie when he walked out that door. And we did. And we did. But it was a long road, and it took a lot. And there was a lot of rejection along the way, like it was for him. You have no excuse not to come out here and do something for the world. None of you. No excuse. None of you. It's my challenge to all of you. This faculty, you have everything. And if the faculty is not interdisciplinary, students have a little riot, have a little protest, and let them know. Let them know that you have to have, if you're a dance major, you need to understand art. You need to understand drama. You have got to open your mind. You have got to take in other colors, other languages, ideas. Ideas belong to the universe. It's how you take it and regurgitate it and make it your own. It's like music. How many notes on the piano? There's only so many notes. But it's how you play it. It's what you're feeling. That's why Stevie Wonder does what he does. So, if there's any real message I have for you, it is dive into the world of history, literature, immerse yourself in your art, perfect something before you go off to do something else. Master some skill, master something, and then use it to navigate